Have you ever wondered how the Oscar Awards started or how the winners are chosen? Well, buckle up because you're about to embark on a journey through the glitz and glamour of the Oscars, from its humble beginnings to the complex voting process that determines the winners. Picture this. The year is 1927, and the first ever Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences is formed. This group of 26 influential industry insiders creates an organization to improve the film industry's image and mediate labor disputes. Little did they know that they were sowing the seeds for what would become one of the most prestigious awards in the film industry, the Oscars. Fast forward to 2 years later in 1929, when the first Academy Awards ceremony is held. It was a far cry from the dazzling spectacle we know today, with only 270 people in attendance and tickets costing a mere $5. But it set the stage for the glitzy tradition that has captured the world's attention for almost a century. Now let's dive into the intriguing process of how the Oscar nominees and winners are chosen. Firstly, to be eligible for nomination, a film must meet certain criteria, including being over 40 minutes long and having been shown in a Los Angeles County theater for at least 7 consecutive days in the previous calendar year. Once a film meets these criteria, the nomination process begins. The Academy's voting membership, currently numbering around 9,000, is divided into 17 branches, each representing a different discipline in film production, such as actors, directors, and writers. Members of each branch nominate candidates for their respective categories. After the nominees are chosen, the voting process for the winners begins. Every voting member of the Academy is eligible to vote for Best Picture. However, for the other categories, only members of the respective branch can vote. So, how does the voting actually work? The Academy uses a preferential voting system. Voters rank the nominees in order of preference. The nominee with the most first-place votes wins. If no nominee has more than half the first-place votes, then the nominee with the fewest votes is eliminated, and their votes are redistributed to the remaining nominees based on the second preference of the voters. This process continues until a nominee has more than half of the first-place votes. Once the votes are counted and verified by an independent accounting firm, the winners are announced during the Oscar ceremony, where they receive the iconic gold-plated statuette, an enduring symbol of cinematic excellence. To sum up, the Oscars began as a humble gathering of industry insiders and has grown into a global event celebrating cinematic achievements. The process of choosing the winners is a complex one, involving stringent eligibility requirements, nominations by Academy branches, and a preferential voting system. So the next time you watch the Oscars, remember the intricate process that goes into every golden statuette handed out on that stage. It's not just about the glitz and glamour. It's a celebration of cinematic excellence shaped by nearly a century of tradition.